Hello students, so let us finish the remaining part of the poem, that is after Blenheim. Okay, so till stanza 8 we have already finished, so let us now start with stanza 9. They say it was a shocking sight after the field was won, for many thousand bodies here lay rotting in the sun. But things like that, must be after a famous victory. Okay, so here the poet further depicts the terror of war after the war was finished when the English defeated the French. He says when the battle was over, thousands of dead bodies of soldiers lay rotting in the field with no proper burial because there were so many. And this scene of rotting here also shows how war not only takes away life but also dignity and humanity. Okay, it was terrible. The sight was terrible. And he continues saying that such things are an inevitable part of the famous victory. Next stanza. Great praise the Duke of Marlborough won, and our good Prince Eugene. Why, it was a very wicked thing, said little Wilhelmine. Nay, nay, my little girl, quoth he, it was a famous victory. Okay, so the English commander, that is the Duke of Marlborough, and another military in charge of Austria, that is Prince Eugene, won the battle. Caspar praises the Duke and the Prince for having defeated the French and bringing glories to the nation. But Wilhelmine, in a very confused state, protests that it was a wicked thing, saying that the war was a wicked thing, and wondered how her grandfather could praise such a wicked thing. But old Caspar says, no, no, my little girl, and quotes that it was a famous victory. It seemed as if the old man was hiding all the destruction and agony caused by the war by repeating these two words, that is, famous victory. Okay, so the last stanza. And everybody praised the Duke, who this great fight did win. But what good came of it at last? Quoth little Peterkin. Why, that I cannot tell, said he, but it was a famous victory. Old Caspar goes on justifying by saying many people praise the Duke for having won the war. But Peterkin could not understand why the Duke was praised and further asks his grandfather, but what good came of it at last? What did it achieve? Or, what good did it do? But old Caspar did not have any answer to such question, and Caspar replied that he did not know that. Okay, but instead kept on repeating that it was a famous victory. Okay, so this line, famous victory, is an epitome of irony. As you see, the line keeps on being repeated at the end of every stanza. It also says that the destruction of life and property was an inevitable part of war. Hence, the poet questions the purpose of war through the characters Peterkin and Wilhelmine. Thus, the message that the poem conveys is successful, that war is futile and should be avoided.